Today's brought to you by Silvercrest Opportunity Fund. Invest accredited and earn a 10% net return for terms as low as 1 year. Good morning, everyone. This is Alden Guajardo with Mobile Mailbox Money. It is 6:08 in the morning here in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm here today with Sean Gibson of Win Mobile Homes and Mobile Mailbox Money. A lot going on in the industry. Interest rates are of concern. Jerome Powell just came out and staved a interest rate reduction. Sean, what's your take on, what's going on in the economy and how Jerome Powell, hasn't reduced rates yet?
Yeah, so I saw that yesterday, and it's kind of, going over the internet and talking to some different real estate investors. And I think what people have to understand, this is the new normal for us. It's not going to be those 2-3% rates any longer. Rates are going to, I think be around 5 or 6%. Probably before the rates drop. So, I think this is just a new normal, and you can kind of see this morning the stocks are going to react to that. That's with more tariffs. But yeah, I think this is the new normal. It's not going to. We're not going to see those glory days anymore. We're going to have these 5-6% rates. It's going to be the new normal, in my personal opinion, from what I've seen.
It's interesting. I think a lot of people are seeing the headlines that Trump could fire Jerome Powell. But the likelihood of something like that happening is pretty small. And Jerome's seat, I guess, is up in the first quarter of 2026, which is quite interesting. They reduced rates to like 2-3%. And I think that was probably not the right move at that time. I think it had more hurt possibly than gain. Because it was so unnatural for rates to be at 2-3%. So, they're definitely seeing big pressure to reduce rates. America needs it right now more than ever. But it's important to pivot, not just sit and wait for an interest rate reduction, because out of hardship comes opportunity at the end of the day. For the individuals, knowing how to navigate, now could be a better time more than ever. Why is that, Sean?
Well, right now, obviously, with Mobile Mailbox Money, we've got so many available great notes at double-digit returns. And as we know, a lot of investors are just not aware of the opportunity. So there's a huge opportunity to still make money in the real estate market. Because you got to be savvy and understand and get with the right investors, the right team.
And that's a great point. Get with the right team. Figure out who the other major players are that are actually executing a return on investment, and who are the institutions and what are they doing, at the end of the day. And to see the other major lending programs put out by like Warren Buffett and a couple other major institutions like, Cascade Financial, a couple others that are aggressively taking stance in manufactured housing. What is that? That's affordable housing. So as interest rates see no relief, ultimately equating to either affordability or more demand, in a conventional asset, you see affordable housing suffering. And where does that go? That leads to manufactured housing, mobile homes and parks, affordable housing. When before it was seen, as a negative connotation, now it's actually a solution. Given the market criteria of unaffordability, tariffs are raising everyday costs. When everything's unaffordable, where do people go? Affordable housing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
When the market's rip-roaring and people can't afford housing, they go to affordable housing. When people are losing because they're going to foreclosure or whatever it may be, and they need an alternative to what they had owned, which was unaffordable, where do they go? Affordable housing. It's a trickle-down effect. My father equated it to the moving company. When the market's good, people are moving to great houses, upgrading. When the market's bad, people are downgrading. This is the insulated environment given interest rates and the financial market, to receive contractually agreed upon returns. We just had our mastermind yesterday. Sean, what are some kind of takes that you took from our mastermind yesterday?
Oh, wow. I mean, Mastermind was fantastic. It's always a wealth of information. For me, it was just going through each and every deal. Man, I know we had, and you and James talking about, from start to finish, as far as the rates go, the clients go. We funded a couple notes yesterday, which is really exciting. But really kind of going through and explaining the opportunity to people who don't know how we run our business, how we cure these manufactured home communities in parks, and also the nodes and the qualified. So really, it was more of understanding the whole process and understanding the double-digit returns in affordable housing here in Arizona.
Yeah, so we teach people to raise private capital investors to place their money in performing assets, and also just have open discussion, with other high net worth individuals, real estate operators, niche market specialists, hedge fund managers, all the above. So unfiltered value in those Thursday meetings at 12 o'clock Arizona time. And that's every Thursday. We just released a book as well. We got 2 books actually on Amazon via Mobile Mailbox Money. So we're all extremely excited about that. Go buy those now on Amazon. Mobile Mailbox Money Secured will be going live at the end of this week. And the complete guide to mobile mailbox money, teaching you possibly how to replicate our model for the low fee of $10, $9.99. It's got due diligence check boxes and things of that nature. Me and Sean are entrenched in the business, conducting transactions almost daily. Like Sean said, we did 2 note transactions yesterday. That was like 72.5 and 65,000. So those unpaid balances are like 60,000 and 67.5. The 67.5 pays $888 a month. That investor will make upwards of $250,000 over a 20-year period, passively being the bank with the $67,000 acquisition, cash flowing almost $10,000 a year. So literally a golden nugget at the end of the rainbow. We picked up a $35,000 lender from Business Network International. So shout out to Russ the Roofer. If you need roofing, call Russ. That's with Griffin Roofing. Today is brought to you by Silvercrest Opportunity Fund. Invest accredited in an income-oriented investment strategy. Investing like Warren Buffett. Sean, I'm going to have you close it out here. We got our quick 7:54 stream this morning every Friday at 6 a.m. bringing unfiltered value. We got notes available. Where can people buy notes today, Sean?
So they can go to mobilemailboxmoney.com, and I'm telling everyone, give us a call, get on the phone, all of them on myself, and buy notes. This is a strategy that a lot of people don't understand in the real estate investment world. They're looking for fix and flips, which is fine, subject to wholesaling, but affordable housing is where this country is at. We all know that. No matter where you go in the country, housing is unaffordable, and there's a lot of homeowners, American homeowners, who want homes. And affordable housing, manufactured homes, is the new a way to help American homeowners and also investors. So buy notes.
So don't put your nose up at the opportunity of manufactured housing. There's magnates of capital investment putting billions of dollars into this asset class. And we're here replicating that environment with Mobile Mailbox Money, Silvercrest Opportunity Fund, and Win Mobile Homes. Go back and view the previous vlogs, the masterminds. Join us every Thursday on Zoom at 12 o'clock Arizona time. Buy our books online on Amazon, or call today for more information at 602-888-CASH. We'll sign off here. Appreciate having you guys. And everyone have a great Friday. Go hit the gym, hit the dog park, hit the cold plunge. Let's get after it.